Heading into April 2026, Arsenal sat at the summit of the Premier League. But behind the elite status, the squad was reeling. A 2-0 defeat to Manchester City in the Carabao Cup final snapped their momentum. The physical toll was even worse. As this diagram illustrates, 12 different Arsenal players were simultaneously dealing with localized injuries, a medical crisis tearing right through the roster. Waiting for them was Southampton. Riding a 14-game unbeaten streak, the Saints turned St. Mary's into a hostile environment for a vulnerable visiting team. By the final whistle, Arsenal held 62% possession and fired off 23 shots, yet they walked off the pitch on the losing end of a 2-1 scoreline. Hoarding the ball means nothing when your defensive structure fractures the moment an opponent decides to run straight at it. For the first 34 minutes, Arsenal executed a suffocating possession trap. Operating a high defensive line, they pinned Southampton deep, fueled by the relentless pressing of teenager Max Dowman. But possession without penetration is a trap for the team holding the ball. Arsenal cycled passes laterally, avoiding the penalty area, exhausting their own legs, and leaving their defensive shape exposed to a quick transition. This tactical map shows exactly how Southampton punished them. A rapid transition vector slices through the midfield, putting James Bree in crossing position. Zooming in, we track the trajectories. Bree clips the cross. Ben White misjudges the flight path, allowing Ross Stewart perfect contact. White earns a harsh 3 out of 10 for this sequence. He elevated as if he were wearing concrete boots, failing to disrupt the delivery. 30 minutes of total offensive control, erased by a single miscalculation at the back. Trailing at the hour mark, Mikel Arteta hit the panic button. He executed a radical triple substitution, throwing Viktor Gyökeres, Riccardo Calafiori, and Noni Madueke into the mix to violently shift the team's shape. This passing network isolates the immediate payoff. In the 68th minute, Gabriel threads a deep pass to Kai Havertz, who cuts it back across the 6-yard box for Gyökeres to tap home. For burying the equalizer, Gyökeres grabs a 7.5 out of 10, while Havertz earns a solid 7 for delivering the pinpoint assist. But the momentum collapsed 4 minutes later. This animation demonstrates the intense biomechanical strain Gabriel suffered, tearing through his knee joint and forcing an immediate substitution. Losing Gabriel removed the central pillar of Arsenal's defense. A squad that had just found its rhythm instantly reverted to a disorganized, fragile unit. This tactical view captures the defining collapse. As Tom Fellows drives down the right wing, 5 Arsenal defenders magnetically collapse onto his position, leaving the center vacant. Fellows casually threads a slip pass directly into that massive pocket of empty space for the winning strike. Kepa Arrizabalaga gets a 5 out of 10. Positioned poorly, he failed to produce the critical stop required to keep his team alive. On the other side, Fellows earns a 9 out of 10 for his mesmerizing assist, matched by goalkeeper Daniel Perez, who pulled off a brilliant stoppage time save against Dowman. Arteta's tactical adjustments generated the equalizer, but a total lack of spatial discipline in the final minutes ruined the effort. Running hard cannot fix being in the wrong place. St. Mary's erupted at the final whistle. Southampton booked their ticket to Wembley, proving their direct, counter-attacking style can dismantle the Premier League's elite. For Arsenal, the math is cruel. With the Carabao Cup already gone, their hopes for a domestic treble or an historic quadruple are officially dead. The long-term damage stretches far beyond this single cup tie. Gabriel's knee injury, combined with profound squad fatigue, directly threatens their standing in the Premier League title race and the Champions League. Arsenal arrived on the South Coast with an aura of invincibility. They leave with a glaring weakness exposed. Total ambition cannot save a season if a team forgets how to defend a simple counterattack.